Yo, Bafethu, Jacob Zuma has openly and publicly attacked Floyd Shivambu. Look, when you listen to Jacob Zuma, I'm about to insert a video. When you listen to Jacob Zuma speaking, you get a sense that Floyd Shivambu was not working, Floyd Shivambu was lazy, Floyd Shivambu was doing other things, right? That's what you are saying. But you know, when he said that, but in Floyd Shivambu, we don't care, in other words, about Floyd Shivambu. Oh, that's where I kind of felt like, nah. We had 7 secretary generals. I don't think that's something to be proud of. No, I don't think so. You know, I read a comment not long ago, and that person said, the manner in which Jacob Zuma handles the issue of Floyd Shivambu will either build or destroy trust from a lot of people. I'm somehow now beginning to realize that, yeah, it is becoming a reality. You see, what is most likely to happen right now? Remember, I spoke about the registration of a new political party that is coming up soon. It's going to be a breakaway from MK Party. Do you remember I spoke about that? We are going to see all these disgruntled people will then see it fit that they form their own political party. Because, you know what? A lot of questions are going to be asked now. And I myself, I must be able to pose questions. And those questions are, 1, MK Party have had 7 secretary generals, right? So all of those secretary generals are wrong. That's the first point of departure. But if you're going to fire those people, why are you leaving your daughter, Duduzile Zuma Sambundla, who publicly insulted Floyd, something that we did not anticipate? You know what? It is becoming, you know, we didn't want to believe certain people when they said that this thing is controlled by Zuma and her daughter. But I think now we are beginning to see that things that we did not want to agree with, but I think they are giving us reasons to believe them now. Like, honestly, guys, I think they are giving us reasons to believe them, to believe all of those things. But nonetheless, because you are here for that video, let me insert the video, and then I'm going to come back after the video. But let's listen to this here.
If you look seriously, you'll realize that if we have one of us, ophumeceleni, asimnengi. Let me just tell you, abantu sebeke baba o secretary general kule sebe u7 manje. Ngoba sidlali. Noma ngabe uzazi ukuthi umkhulu, uyathandwa, uyikho konke, we don't care. We talk about our party. Laba bala kule party abathi mabebona umuntu engasebenzi sikhuluma lesazi ukuthi kwenze njani noma eneyinkinga noma onile ebese sithi awusuke akekho umuntu odala ukuthi uyohlala esikhundleni kuyozangena ezulwini ayikho lonto akuyona indaba yakho. If you don't know ozubuza ukuthi kwenze njani, kunabantu abaze bathi bafuna ukulokhuza ukuprotesta ngoba sithatha idecision ethile. Kusho ukuthi ayikakheki le party le, ayikakheki ngale ndlela esifuna ngayo. Nginitshela impela, nani nivuma impela nize nixoxe indaba nibhale ngayo yini yona le. Sifuna inkululeko la, asivikeli umuntu, sikhuluma nomonke umuntu la. Nalabo esathi kuqala bahambe azange sibaxoshe, wayihambela ngoba kwakunezinto ezirong. Singafuni ukubaphoxa, sitshena isizwe ukuthi bonini ngoba iningi labo loneli kukhulu. Manje why bese ningena indaba eningayazi? Aniyona high command. Aniyona high command. I-high command okufanele ukuthi ikhulume indaba zalenhlangano. Kowenza kahle nongenzi kahle, kowenza inkinga nongenzi inkinga. Akuyona indaba yabenu le sengitshena abadala ke manje nothi ngani. Ngoba ibona ngizokuthiwa impela bazobe beprotesta. Kufanele ngabe sithola inkululeko silela inkululeko siyavikelana sodwa.
You know, if there was a way of unhearing what I've heard, or you know what I'm saying, somehow making it disappear, I would have done that. But for me personally, I don't take pleasure listening to this, right? Because, like I said, when you look at what the Zuma did, it's okay. Floyd visited Malawi, fine, but let's be realistic here. Look at what Zuma did versus what Floyd did. Personally, I found what Zuma did very, 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 very distasteful. Very distasteful compared to Floyd Shivambu. But you mean to tell me that nothing has happened? You know what? Things such as the emails, the leaked emails that Zuma is removing certain people from MK party will now be believed. When you listen to this speech, you see, this speech is not just a speech, but it says a lot of things. A lot of things is said in one speech. Hey, I want to ask this question. Okay, things have happened. Do you think this is the end of Floyd Shivambu's political career? I mean, how do you come back from this if you are Floyd Shivambu being told as a man? How do you come back from this? Like, but again, now Floyd Shivambu, he said, he's not going to resign from MK party. Konaga, I also once said the other time that there are no permanent enemies. They said that in politics. There are no permanent enemies. And guess what? There are no permanent friends. So, one will have to say the decision made by Floyd to say he's not going to resign from MK party, it could be that that decision is not permanent, especially because of this new development. But furthermore, hey guys, if you're Floyd Shivambu at this moment, what do you do? Do you leave? What do you do if you're Floyd Shivambu? Is this the end of Floyd Shivambu's career as a politician? Like, I'm traumatized by this speech. This speech really traumatizes me. And hey, EFF recently said, Bona, they will not welcome Floyd Shivambu. So, I mean, all these things put together, I just don't know where to. Like, honestly, I'm lost. I've never been this lost in my life. I've never been this lost. I mean, you couldn't have at least sought these things privately and never attack this person publicly. I mean, you could have done better. But to come out here and say what you said publicly, maybe I'm wrong. I'm a man, born under sin, subject to corrections. There are a lot of things that I'm going to say about this video. It's just that I'm giving you my raw reaction to this as it happens. I don't believe this is the right way to go about things. I honestly don't believe so. But there are things that we know. At least, the least that they can do then is to show us the things that Floyd did. You know what I'm saying? Let me leave it here. The new Secretary General is said to be Mfega. Hey, what's going on with MK Party? People said Zuma makes decisions that controls entire MK Party. What's going on with MK Party?